Hey, Aron, back in Minnesota, Aron Lipkin here at the United States Lacrosse Association National Convention.
Well, we're in the United States, I know that for sure.
Here with Mr. Queener, phenomenal personality. I'm sure you guys have seen him before. He's representing Easton. Who else are we representing?
USA. The United States of America. And Easton.
Phenomenal goaltender. Something I respect about you just in watching. I saw your presentation last year. Love the enthusiasm and the energy you bring to the field. I saw you kind of chirp Casey there a little bit. They were doing a passing thing, and the first thing you said was, "You threw it, here's your help." Because you're a goalie and you understand the importance of communication. Let me ask you this: you coach a lot. I struggle with getting kids to communicate. They text more and more.
2 seconds.
Do you have any effective techniques for?
You know, that's a great point. Communication in the game of lacrosse, in any sport really, is such a huge part of the game, and especially on the defensive side of the ball. And being a goaltender, you need to be that voice in the head that lets them know what's going on behind them, because they have to focus on their individual responsibilities. The problem with communicating, the ball almost just hit us. The problem with kids being able to communicate while they're working out is they get tired, and it's hard for them to talk and run at the same time. So it's, you have to make a conscious effort when you're out there and you're running around to really think, I need to open up my mouth, I need to talk to these people out there, because if you don't, if your guy's sending a pick, you can get your guy blown up. If anything at all, that you see that maybe your teammate doesn't, you need to be able to communicate that to them. Being a goalie, that's one of the positions that that's one of the facets of the game that I focus on.
I love. I feel like one thing that I see jamming kids up for communicating is the unwillingness to get weird.
Yeah.
I consider you a pretty weird guy. In a good way.
Yeah.
Do you have any inspiration for that? Was there ever a time where you were a little more awkward or reserved?
I probably got hit in the head with a couple of too many lacrosse balls, but I think you're right. I think that's part of a lot of kids might be shy or might be a little reserved and might be a little hesitant to yell or to be vocal on the lacrosse field. But for me, this is one of the arenas in life where you can be weird, where you can be free and you can do the things that maybe the society or your friends don't think are cool or normal or whatever. And that's one of the special things about playing sports, is you get to, push those boundaries and get weird.
Last question for you, coaching oriented. I'm always trying to get better as a coach. It's hard to hear.
Who's human?
Who's the best coach you've ever had, and what made him special?
I can't say best coach of all time, but special coaches. I've been very blessed my entire life to have special coaches. My father was my high school coach. Ryan Hobart is now the head coach at our high school. He's unbelievable. He really progressed me as a goalie, working my entire life. And still, now as a Hamilton Nationals coach, as well as the Rochester Knight Larks lead scout. Scott Barnard, Scotty Marr at Albany.
What's the common thread? What do they all do? What do they all do to make it effective?
They have so much passion, and that's one of the things that I feel is one of the most important things: being a leader, being a coach, and it's also being a player. If you want to be successful, you got to have passion, because without that, there's really no drive to work harder to be successful. So I think that's a common thread among all of those guys, is they're as passionate as it comes, and that passion, it's contagious.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why you got it. I really appreciate everything you guys just did there. March 24th, Goldie Clinic. We call it Beer Time in the Dome, Minnesota. Give you a holler. You maybe come up.
Yeah, give me a holler.
Syracuse guys are on it.
Cool. Who is it?
Ian Gallagher. Cool.